Please don't do no accents today. No New York accents, please.
All right,
Bronx.
boss. Whatever you say. Whatever you say.
Yeah, please don't. Please don't.
Bronx.
Please don't. Yo, guys, what up, man? Episode 2. We back at it again. Another week, another
Yes,
episode.
sir.
What a what
Yeah.
a what a great reaction that we got. A lot of love from episode 1. Um Welcome back to the Lack of Control podcast with Lou, Armani, and Khalil. How y'all boys feeling, man? Week 2.
Feeling good, man. Can't wait to get into it.
Man, it's a great week. Great week. I can't lie. It's been fun. A lot of things happened over the past week,
Mhm.
so it's ready to get dive into it, man.
Yeah, bro. A lot to uncover. So we're gonna just let's get down to the nitty gritty. Let's not waste no time. Khalil, start us off. What do we got?
Man, I'm just curious with you guys. Yo, what is a pet peeve of y'all? Like that's something that just grinds your gears. Yes, from Family Guy. What is it?
Mm,
Women with bad
Um,
hygiene, bro.
Ooh, why is that? Why does that grind your gears, Armani?
Bro, we too grown to have bad hygiene, bro. Like, bro, here's the thing. Here's the thing. As a man, men should have good hygiene too. Like, you shouldn't be stink, bro. We too grown to be stink. But as a woman, bro, like, you don't wash your hoo-ha? Like, come on, dog. Like, I don't know how that
Ooh.
he
works.
said,
I'm not a female, so I don't know how to clean it. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna tell them how to clean it. But at the
Oh,
same time, bro, I don't know, man. I ain't trying to smell no tilapia during my day, bro. Like, I ain't
he
gonna lie
said
to you.
tilapia, yo. He
I,
said he
there,
don't want
there's a
no
lot.
fish.
There's something going on and something seriously wrong with you if your shit has to eventually smell like tilapia. Like what?
Yo, he said
Have
he didn't
you
even say
have you
salmon, dog. He
experienced
said
that? Have you
tilapia.
experienced that? That you're over
Yo,
here comparing it to tilapia?
oh man, tell us, man.
man, yes,
Walk us
bro.
through it, bro. What
Oh
happened, man?
man,
So who scarred you? Who scarred you? You don't have to
Man,
say her name.
this guy
I,
was about to
I,
fuck half a mermaid.
I ain't gonna say.
Yo,
I
that's
ain't gonna say
crazy.
no names, dog. But I think we kind of know where this is going, right?
Lord
Bruh,
have mercy.
if I'm in the middle of my day, bruh. No, usually if the day ain't start, ain't nobody should be stinking because we all just took a shower, bruh. But if you if you first thing in the morning smelling like tilapia, like I said, bruh, it's GG's, bruh. Like, pack them up, get them out of here,
When
bro. That's how I
no
feel.
seasoning. He said fresh out the sea type tilapia, huh?
Like, you ain't put no lemon,
Gross.
no lime, no sazon, no Goya, no nothing. You just no
Damn.
eppies,
Yeah,
no
naming everything.
nothing.
Nothing. You ain't wash your fish basically. That's crazy. Yo,
Yeah.
yeah,
You
What's
talk to
gotta
these
that?
rinse.
females out
You gotta
here.
rinse the fish. You gotta rinse the fish before you serve it. You know what I
You,
mean?
you know, it's funny you mentioned that, Armani, because I remember going to a stand-up show not too long ago. I think earlier this year or last, if I'm not mistaken. You know, I'm old, so I forget shit. But I went to a Cat Williams stand-up, and in the Cat Williams, he specifically mentioned to everybody, like, how many rags do you use when you wiping your ass? Right? And I remember thinking to myself, like, well, I use more than one. Like, is that like
Right.
not normal? And someone was like, well, we only use one. I realized that not everybody is made up like we are, man. People don't
Yeah.
realize like you gotta use the one that you wipe your ass and your private parts with. That does not touch your face. I repeat, it does
Oh!
not touch your face.
Yeah,
But
you're
people
you're a
don't know
nasty
that.
individual. You're a nasty
You know what I'm saying?
individual if you let that
People
happen.
don't know that. People just feel that when they go take a shower, soap, water, wash, they
Yo.
think it's all good, but they don't realize like you fucking yourself, literally. So,
Imagine giving
Disgusting.
yourself pink eye accidentally, trying to clean up.
yo,
You give yourself pink
You see
eye.
somebody come in and you just instantly start roasting. As soon as you give anyone just goes ahead and be like, nah, motherfucker, no one gave you that shit. That was you because you nasty as fuck. They just sit there and they just with their head down because they know deep down
Mm-hmm.
no one out here playing games
hmm
like that trying to give somebody purposely a pink eye. So them motherfuckers are nasty. That's what it is. That's what it boils down to.
hey man,
Pink
shout out to
eye.
them stank people out there because without them stank people, wouldn't know what good smells like.
That's a way of
Put
looking
that in.
at it. I
Put
like
that
the way
on a
you
shirt.
think, Khalil. You
Put
right.
that
You
on a
right.
shirt. Khalil,
Well,
what's one of your
what
pet
was
peeves, or is that you basically just said it, or you have another one?
Nah, I like that pet peeve, but my biggest pet peeve is gonna be those that complain and ask for help. Lots of times, whether it's friend, family member, whoever it is that always asks for help but never can help themselves. And I'm talking about the ones that
Mm.
you go out your way, you help them out, you do a favor for them, and then when you do that final favor for them, they know how either know how to return the favor, or
Mm-hmm.
they kind of do like something that Armani said, an Indian giver type shit where they expect something back. I can't stand that shit. I'm
Hell no.
personally, I think, like to think that I'm a genuine individual, pretty nice guy. So if you need help, you need help, but I'm not expecting nothing from you. But let's say, for example, if I don't know, I pick you up from the airport or some shit, and maybe one day I need to get picked up from the airport. I don't expect it, but hey, if I call
Come
you,
scoop me.
say,
Come
hey,
scoop.
can
Or
you
at least
scoop me?
offer.
You know what I'm saying? Or offer, like, don't do me dirty and be like, nah, bro, I can't. I'm playing video games, or no, I
Uh,
can't do that because I'm
I
doing
play
something. Like, you know what I'm
video
saying?
games. It's crazy.
Hey, hey, and this isn't anyone specific. This is just some things that happen. So it's like, just if you a real friend, real family member, like, just don't do things
Mm-hmm.
out of just, okay, I'm just doing it just to do it type shit. Like, if you helping someone, feel genuine about it. And if someone's giving you advice on something, it may not be good or bad advice, but hey, be open to willing to understand it. So that's one of my biggest things is, and you can't help everybody. You can't help those who can't help themselves, and that's the biggest pet peeve of mine for the ones that don't help themselves.
Yeah. No, yeah, that's annoying. And that it's like it's kind of it's more, I mean, more into like with your example, it's like it's just selfish. It's like fuck those people, bro. Shit pisses me
Yeah.
off too.
So what about you, Lou? What really
Hmm.
pulls at you, man? What really pisses you off, Mister Lou?
Bro, I had one, but I'm gonna save it for another time because this shit happens so often. I mean, I guess I could say the same thing with my first one, but or the one I will say, and it's like the driving, like out here. It's out
Mm.
here especially, and I have it's road rage, I guess. Um, all right, we get a lot of traffic, right? And then, especially on that I-4, if you're from Orlando, you know that traffic on I-4 is
Die
disgusting.
for.
Yeah, die for.
Literally,
And then motherfuckers go, especially, and it makes it worse when it's raining. It's like, bro, focus on the ride, focus on making sure you're not, you know, sitting there brake checking, right? Because you're stuck on your phone, or you're over here just like not understanding the patterns of the roads. Like that's what really pisses me off, bro. Like the people driving out here is insane. Seems like it's just gotten worse and worse every year.
bro. We getting close to
Facts.
Miami, bro. Like I-4 starting to
You
look
ain't
like,
lying.
what's that highway? Is it I-95 down there?
I
Yeah,
believe
that's
so.
what that's
Yeah,
that big one. That's the big road that leads from north to south, if I'm not mistaken. You're right.
yeah,
Yeah.
bro. Yeah, we starting to look like Miami out here.
You ain't
It's
lying
getting
though. It,
crazy.
it it is crazy. I saw a funny video about something similar to that because somebody was talking about, the Southerners were complaining about how all the New Yorkers, yes, us, are moving down to Florida.
Yeah, get
And in
out
the
of here.
video, in the video, the guy basically is complaining that, oh, you guys always complain about us coming down there and taking over. Like, maybe y'all just didn't stop to realize that maybe we didn't move down here for y'all. Maybe we moved down here because up there is too crazy. We
Nah,
trying to
yeah.
find a little bit of
Y'all
a
driving up
nicer
our cost of
living.
Nah,
living.
no thanks.
Nah, move
No
back.
thanks.
Y'all trying to
Damn,
Especially,
drop
not
our
no,
cost of
I'm
living.
not
you know
winning that
what?
one, huh?
That's one of the things that really pisses me off is, and then
Oh
you
no.
have the fucking nerve to come out here and then start complaining. Oh yeah, Florida whack, all this, that, and the third. But
Where
then
the
get
bodegas at?
yeah, no,
Like,
Hey,
yo,
y'all got palm trees. You know what I'm
then
saying? Y'all
get
got
out of
palm
here.
trees out
Why did you
here.
come in the
this ain't
first
New York.
place?
Yeah, this ain't New York. What the subways? I need a New York slice. Like, bro, bro, go back to New York. If you really need a New York slice in a bodega that bad, bro, go back. Like, come
And
on, bro.
I'm so my
You got to
Florida
deal with
peeps
the
out
sub, with the
there,
pub
and,
subs
and,
out
and
here.
my new
Yeah,
my New York
facts.
family. I apologize for these two here, these two delinquents that don't know much about the North, and
What?
feel that they feel they got this little man syndrome. Basically, they feel that us New Yorkers
Wow.
come down here and we're just taking shit over when we just trying to make a living out here. So I apologize for my two co-hosts Armani and Lou here. They just a little challenge, but it's okay. Y'all see what I'm working with? It's all right though. It's all right. Still
I
love y'all though.
I nope. I still stand with what I say.
Man, I
I
don't want to
still
hear. Man,
stand strong
we we
on my 10 toes,
we
man. I ain't
we
changing.
moving on. We moving on. We talked a little about the North. Let's go live over to a little university or big university. I say head coach fired for inappropriate relationship with staff. Yo, first when I seen this, I was like, all right, so he just out here hunching the staff member. But man, that shit took a twist. Y'all seen that?
Bro, what?
Yeah,
Yes,
bro.
bro. And it's crazy because I'm like a big college football guy. So when I seen him, I'm like, no, not my dog, Sharon. That's tough. Well,
Oh,
he not my dog, but
oh, you know him,
you know
huh?
him.
Oh,
He
oh,
not my
okay.
dog.
We'll
He
we'll be
not my
doing an
dog. He not
interview
Bad
my
with
choice
you
of
dog.
later.
words. Terrible
He
choice of
not.
words.
Yeah,
Hey, last
yeah,
episode it was last episode it was Josh Diddy. Now we get here. Now you
yeah.
boys with this. Hey, Armani, you leading down
Nah,
a dark path, my
nah,
friend.
my
You-
boy, nah. I'm on my villain arc. Let me stop. Nah, but listen, bro. When I seen that, I'm like, yo, man out here threatening to kill himself. He out here hunching like his staff members. Like, man, this man different. Like, over and he did all he crashed out because he lost his job for the decisions he made. Like, bro, what sense does that make? Like, I don't know. What y'all thoughts on
I
that?
mean,
Ooh, what you think about that, bro?
it's I don't know. Like you could go with the idea that he was going crazy in the head, but it's like
Nah.
sometimes when you I mean I don't believe that, but I think sometimes these guys and these people that these type of situations happen to, they go with the notion just to not be penalized or whatever by by law, because at this point he lost his job. He's no longer going to be coaching anywhere. I think
His
this
job. I think he
yeah.
lost a little more than
Well, yeah, but I
that.
mean, I'm just saying, like, but they'll go with the idea and the notion that it's like, oh, I was, crazy in the head, and it's like, nah, bro, you did these decisions, you thought you could get away with it, you fucked up, and you didn't have no way out. So, I mean, if the reports are all 100% true, I mean, he tried to basically kill himself, and it's like that maybe failed, or maybe he was just bluffing with that because he thought
Yo,
that he could probably get his other way out, but it
y'all
was too
heard
late
about
by
the
then.
knife he tried to use?
Nah,
Nah,
what did he
what
try to
happened with
use
the knife?
Don't tell me it was
This
a
man
butter
ain't grab
knife.
a machete. He ain't grab a butcher's knife, bro. This man
Don't
grabbed a
tell me.
butter knife, bro.
Oh
Oh,
no.
yeah, he
All
wasn't trying to
right.
kill
Nigga
himself,
grabbed
bro.
some.
It,
He
it,
wasn't trying to kill
it's
himself.
it's confirmed. It's confirmed. Suspect might be a little bit suffering from CTE. We need to check to see if he possibly played football back in the
Yo,
day
no, he
because
did.
that's
He did.
crazy.
He was a
Okay, so
I think he was a guard.
you see, now I would not be surprised now if something happens. I don't know. Have they been able to figure out if they can discover CTE like before you die, kind of deal,
Nah,
or is it
not
only
yet.
after? Okay, so
Yeah, I don't know.
now we need to kind of wonder like is he struggling with CTE because this isn't the first time a football player has done something like this. We obviously know way back in day New England days. Sorry, unfortunately, Larmani, your old team. Obviously that incident that happened, and then Aaron Hernandez. And then obviously recently with Antonio, that just recently happened too. So it's a lot of football players out here getting a
Vincent
little
Jackson too.
crazy.
Yep.
Vincent Jackson, he killed himself from
Yeah,
because he
man.
had CTE. Dang, I didn't think about that. He might have CTE, but the thing is,
You
this
know
is
what I'm
his first
saying?
incident though, so it's like he doesn't
But
have a
that's all it
history of.
takes. That's all it takes. And
Uh,
first of all, like you said, he don't got a history, but a history that we don't know of. For all we know, he
Hmm.
might have some demons in the closet that we don't know of. Maybe some bodies. And this is all obviously this ain't, we don't know. We don't know. We're not reporting news here. These are just allegations that have been charged. We don't know if he got any
I
type
mean,
dead bodies in the closet type shit. But you got to make you wonder.
another notable was Junior Seau. Remember, he was probably one of the first that they kind of tied the CTE thing to. Um, and it's yeah, bro. Like I mean, it legitimately is a sickness. Like at that point, because I mean, you could claim that Antonio Brown has it. He's just, I mean, I don't know. Like either that or he's just putting up a front. I don't know. But if he is, he's doing a great job because
It's crazy the world we live in, though. I
he be
mean,
looking nuts.
now you can hide behind mental health. And I hate to say that because that sounds wrong when you say hide behind, but you do have those people that abuse the system and do
right.
use and do that. So, I hope this isn't the case with this guy. Hopefully we can just chalk it up as, yeah, he's just really crazy. Maybe he just, got his heart hurt type shit. But you gotta wonder, like, something that extreme. I mean, you come into a leading head coach position of one of the most, I'd probably say, historical football organizations in college when it comes to Michigan
Oh
football.
yeah,
So
for
you
sure.
you just get handed the keys to now be basically the king of the castle, kind of so to speak. And then within a matter of less than a year, if you can say that, he just throws it all away really for some coochie. That's crazy.
Mhm.
Wow, and
That's
not even your
crazy,
not
man.
even your. It's like, and you do it with the
And
whole
you already got a
family.
wife.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Bro,
got a
this man
wife
is
and
married,
kids.
coaching at one of the most prestigious universities, making millions of dollars, got a family. Bro, this
He
man
has it
had
Bro.
all, bro.
everything
He
and
has he
lost it
has what
all.
many people would dream to have and be in the position that he was in,
Yes,
So
bro.
you know,
which goes without saying.
it's
I mean,
a
right?
it's just crazy, man. You never really know what goes on in someone's head until I guess you see it on media, on social media, and just media in general. But it is it's alarming. It's definitely disturbing for sure. But you know, pending charges, obviously, investigation is going on with that. I'm sure we'll hear more news on it. But yeah, man, crazy story over there in college football world.
We gotta wait.
I'm
We
sure the
gotta wait to
team.
see.
Yeah, I'm sure the team. I don't even know how the team's gonna respond on this. I mean, they just lost Harbaugh, and now you get a new coach. And now they're gonna have to get another new coach. Like, how does that look for that team now?
Hey
Yeah, I
man,
mean,
all I
it
gotta
doesn't look.
say,
They don't look stable. I mean,
yeah, at
that
all.
type of stuff. I mean, unfortunately, the hardball thing. I mean, that was kind of writing on the wall. I think that took longer than it was supposed to. I think he stood there long enough and he did great things over there, and then he finally got the right opportunity. I mean, shit, look at them now. I mean, they're heading into
True,
the playoffs on a hot streak. So,
true.
and then
They just take out
getting
Kansas
more.
City.
Yep, and then getting more. They were, you thought that you were on the up and up with that, and now he's gone off of this. So it's like I think that they should go after somebody that's been established with with a college football program. Who it could be, honestly, I haven't even thought that far in. To
Hey,
be
you could
honest,
probably bring back Belichick. You think Belichick might want to take that job?
Ugh.
yeah, look at the shit Johnny did.
Ugh.
He's doing
That,
in North
hey man,
Carolina.
that's your Hall of Famer coach right there,
Yo,
Mr.
you see what he's
Armani.
doing at UNC?
Hey man,
Yo.
I need
That's
him to come. I need
terrible.
him to go back
Nah.
to New England and do the same thing, replicate that.
Nah, nah,
Nah,
nah.
I think they're straight with Mike Vrabel.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. As hard as it is to say, I agree that Mike Vrabel is the coach that they need for that organization.
Especially now, they're entering a new era over there, and it's working. I mean, look at them now. I mean,
Yeah, bro.
yeah,
The thing with Mike is he could relate to the players. Like Bill Belichick, he got away with not being able to relate to players his entire career until this new era really started to come in, and it was like, nah, that's not gonna fly. Like Mike Vrabel has a perfect mix of being like the militaristic disciplinarian coach while also being able to relate to his players and show that he cares about his players. So you see with
yeah,
the Patriots, bro, they running through a
Yeah,
wall for him, bro,
yeah,
because
yeah,
of
yeah.
that's
that.
true. I ain't gonna lie. I watched that Bills and I watched the New England Patriots. I know I gave you shit on money, but it was a great game. They were up 21-0. I mean, they look like honestly a team that no one was gonna be able to beat or at least match. So I agree with you. He knows what they're doing, that team for sure. They definitely are gonna be relevant for the next 5, 10 possible seasons, I would say.
Yeah, I think what that game they blew yesterday was the largest lead that they blew in franchise
Yeah,
history. I
that was
Ouch.
think.
bad. That was
Yeah,
so bad, bro. Bro,
Yeah,
that
but you
game was
know,
such an emotional roller coaster for me, bro. Like I'm lit. I'm like, oh yeah, we beating the Bills' ass, yada yada. And the next thing you know,
eh,
here comes Josh
slowly
Allen,
but surely, here comes Josh Allen. I'm like,
hey, Josh
ah
Allen was
man,
looking
here
like
we go.
a dog.
Here we
Josh
go.
Allen was looking like what's his name, Patrick Mahomes right there. You
I ain't
know how
gonna
you
lie,
can't bet
y'all.
on him, you can't bet against him. Josh
Josh
was
Allen,
looking like that.
he might be the best quarterback in the league right now. I ain't gonna lie to you. I think he
Hey, it's
got
about
it.
time, man. It's
I
about
think he
time. After
got
all the
it.
times that he's gone through the playoffs and not been able to win it, time and time again, I think maybe now has got to be the time. I mean, shit, you got a lot of other athletes that have obviously not in the top in the top right now anymore. A lot of athletes are getting older, injuries. There's so many things going on in the NFL right now. So if there's ever a time for him to definitely step up and I guess you could say win the big one, this would definitely be the season to do so.
Yeah, 100%.
Isn't
I agree.
Josh's life so lit? Like,
Didn't him and his wife just announce that they're pregnant too?
yeah,
Like right
bro.
before that
Yeah, they
Bro,
game?
did.
he
Yeah,
got
bro. I
Haley
mean,
Steinfeld pregnant,
beautiful
bro.
wife, fucking killing the NFL. Just came off of an MVP. You still have a chance to make a run for that Super Bowl now that things have
Yeah,
shaken up in your division.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, bro. I mean, he got it made, bro.
yeah, he lit
Josh
right
Allen
now.
is the fucking man, bro.
Well, as we all know, Josh Allen usually just can't make it through the playoffs. So is this going to be the year y'all think for him, or y'all think he's going to fold?
I mean, we still have to go
Well,
through the Patriots, so I mean, let's see.
yeah, as a Patriots fan, those are division rivals. Nah, I ain't gonna give it to them. I ain't gonna lie.
I agree.
I think Denver is the scariest team in the AFC right now, believe
Yeah,
it or not.
Denver's on
Mm-hmm.
fire right
Like,
now, bro. That defense, bro. Whoo.
I think the
Yep.
thing with Denver is their resilience, bro. They win close games. Like they know how to win those close games, versus good teams or bad teams. So I think come playoff time with Sean Payton, bro, and his experience, he's a Super Bowl champ. Like I don't know, bro.
You see,
Denver
he
is the one
is.
team that I'm scared of, for real.
Yeah,
To be
he is. But
honest.
like, what kind of scares me with that is, can the quarterback be dependable when the lights are bright? Remember,
Right,
we still gotta keep in mind that Bo Nix is still really young, and even though you have a coach that can lead you there, but there's gonna that Cinderella ride is gonna eventually come to an end at some point early. But I think they need that. They build off that. The season success will attract free agents. I don't think they'll win it all, or even get close to. I don't think they'll make it to the Super Bowl, but even if they win or lose the first round, I think that they'll learn from that, and they're just gonna get better, in my opinion. I think the
right.
Broncos as a franchise are like back as a team to watch out for in the NFL.
Well, now is definitely the time to do it because, we just mentioned not too long ago, injuries around, got players that have retired and players that have unretired, as we've seen with Phillip Rivers. But I want to talk a little bit about Patrick Mahomes. Unfortunately, did suffer a torn ACL. Future's not looking so bright for KC right now. You mentioned,
Mhm.
AFC obviously kind of wide open, Denver in that conference as well. I mean, what's that going to look like?
Yeah, I think the era of the Kansas City Chiefs is over.
Mm,
I
strong
think
statement.
Yeah, I think Travis Kelsey is going to call it. He tried, he came back. I mean, he's starting to get his footing, and it's just the no matter what, it's not resulting in wins. And then now Mahomes being out, so the last few games of the season they're gonna thug it out with Gardner Minshew, which we
Who?
all seen how Gardner Minshew is the backup for the
Oh no,
Kansas
I
City
heard
Chiefs.
you. I didn't think
Hey,
anyone
not
Oh,
too
else knew
much on
who
my
that
dog
was.
Gardner Minshew, bro.
hey, I
Come
mean,
on,
Oh
we
man.
seen
God.
we seen what he's done as a start when he's gotten the opportunity to be a starter. Obviously, the
He's a
Chiefs'
good backup,
offense,
though.
right? But the Chiefs' offense is not elite. They're not. No one fears that offense anymore. No one fears that defense anymore. So to me, even if they finish off if they got 3 games left, they finish 2-1, whatever, like it's not going to
They're
change
already
anything. They're missing the
eliminated.
playoffs. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, they already
You're
got
going to start the
eliminated.
season. You're going to start the season without Patrick Mahomes. Kelsey more than likely is going to retire. I think that they should still go. You're probably going to not get Patrick Mahomes even next season because he
And
got
then
hurt
also
too
too,
late. Now in this year,
defensive
so what?
coordinator
Well, that's if he.
might
I
be
mean, I don't know.
if he stays. You think he stays as defensive coordinator there? You guys mentioned last time, possibly he's been leading that defense phenomenally for the
Yeah,
past couple of
Spagnola,
seasons.
yeah.
You
I
think now
mean,
he might be a time to hop into a head coach position, maybe considering that the
hey,
KC might be having a downturn?
I mean, I don't know what the plan is, but if for my Bucks, if they part ways with Todd Bowles, I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind him.
Yeah,
Um,
that'd be
but
lit.
yeah,
That'd be lit.
Here's my thing
Bucks is
about the
prime right
Chiefs,
now.
bro. The Chiefs remind me. This is why I can't say it's over. This is reminding me a lot of when Tom Brady tore his ACL, and people were like, "Oh, the Patriots dynasty is over. Like they're not going to win going forward. Tom
they
Brady's
still have no
career may
offensive
not be
weapons
over."
though.
Yeah, but the reason why I can't say the Chiefs are over is because I believe Patrick Mahomes will come back obviously and be the guy that he was before. He's shown more than enough evidence that he can overcome this and be the same guy. I also believe in Andy Reid. He's, in my opinion, a top five coach of all time. So I believe as long as you got Andy Reid there, like you'll always be able to compete. And then the Chiefs front office, even though I think they've been too conservative the past few years, I think the Chiefs front office have also shown that they know how to draft. And they're going to continue to draft well going forward. So I can't say the Chiefs dynasty is completely over yet because they know what it takes to win from top to bottom throughout the organization. All it
Still
really
got
takes
Andy
is
Reid.
honestly next year. I think they're going to have a down year. Of course, Patrick Mahomes is going to be out. They're probably going to tank. But then after next year, they're probably gonna come back retooled and they're gonna go at it again, bro. I can't say it's completely over yet, even though it's not looking good. I ain't gonna lie, it ain't looking good.
It'll be a different NFL then, though. I mean, you got to understand. I mean, if he sits
Yep.
out, NFL is going to be different by that time.
Yep.
We see it so often where players they go down, they come back. Yes, maybe they get their footing back, they get back into rhythm of things. But you also got to figure that there's going to be other players, other quarterbacks that are going to be technically a season ahead, primed, ready to go. Young players like your guy Drake May. He's gonna look well. Bo Nix is gonna be in what his second season, going on probably to his third season, depending on how long this injury lasts for Patrick Mahomes. So a lot of players are gonna be stepping up. A lot of rookies will now be in their second year. It'll be an interesting time. I don't know. Is Mahomes gonna be able to keep up with that? Is
Yeah, I mean,
Kansas City gonna
they
be able
would.
to?
I mean, assuming that he misses all next year, he's going to be 32. Like, or he misses all next year, he's going to be going into that year being. He's going to turn 31. If he misses all next year, he's going to come back healthy at 32. I mean, rather, it's not old, right?
That's
But
young
it's
for a
kind of
quarterback.
it is young for a quarterback. But I mean, what would happen, right? Like for me, my question is, are you if you're a free agent, especially if you're a running back, a wide receiver, do you take that risk to go sign with a team like the Chiefs with not knowing how Patrick Mahomes is going to come back? You know what I'm saying? Depending on what's going on when it comes to the offensive coordinator, head coaching, we don't know by then, right? Like there's no sign that Andy Reid is going to retire or anything like that. But still, you for sure going into next season, like how Armani said, tanking more than likely, and you're probably going to walk in there without a Travis Kelsey because he's more than likely going to
Yeah,
retire.
Yeah.
I
So
I
you
agree.
got
Yeah,
to
they're not
pay
gonna have
with
many
Rasheed,
offensive weapons.
yeah, Rasheed Rice and Xavier Worthy, but without a really good, at least a decent quarterback. I mean, I don't think Gardner Minshew is going to be able to lead them to do anything. If that defense stays intact, if they keep the Chris Jones, McDuffie, they have what's this guy's name? Tranquil, Tranquil. Um,
Hmm.
I think that the defense is still, if they, it could be buffed up a little bit. I would say you got to focus on some offensive weapons. They could still probably go after a 1 year deal with a quarterback. Who's to say
Yeah,
no to it? You know what I'm saying?
and
Especially if Patrick Mahomes
it's
is out the whole
especially if you
year.
know Patrick comes back. Yeah, that's true.
Exactly.
If you know Patrick is gonna come back, get the opportunity to kind of shine for a little bit. That is true. I mean, I'll be honest with you. If I'm whether I'm a star or running back, wide receiver, wherever, and I have the opportunity to play for the Chiefs, I'm probably gonna say yes, not just solely because of Patrick Mahomes, but also because of Andy Reid. He's got a great offense. He builds a great offense, and personally, I think that even with Patrick Mahomes possibly being out for extended amount of time, we're not sure just yet. I still think that he'll be able to piece together an offense that can still run. May not run as smooth as having Patrick Mahomes, obviously being possibly going into the Hall of Famer for sure. But it's just I don't think that you can count them out just yet. I'm pretty sure that they're fully aware of what's going on. They're probably going through the motions. You know, they saw the injury in the game. They probably were already thinking like, "Damn, this is probably guy's gonna go down. Who's gonna be the next person up? All right, I got this guy up. Okay, then I need to start thinking off season. Who I'm gonna start looking for? Who's probably gonna stay with the team this season? Shit like that. I'm sure they're gonna think about. So I wouldn't count them out, but it is gonna be a rough road for them. Absolutely.
It's over.
Y'all know what I can't help but to think with this situation, bro? Remember how last year where the Chiefs, it felt like at every single turn they were the
Mm-hmm.
luckiest team in the league and they stayed getting
Facts.
lucky somehow, some way.
Yep.
Yo, I feel like this year that luck is coming to bite them in the ass, bro. Karma is real. Not gonna
You ain't
lie.
lying. Went
All
all the
that
way to
luck they
Super
had
Bowl
last
last year
year,
just to lose.
boy, what? I mean,
It-
last year, honestly, they weren't good enough to really be in that game.
I was
But
shocked they made it
Nah,
last
yeah,
year,
because
honestly.
the way how the Philadelphia Eagles destroyed them, it was insane. Like
yeah,
they were
Yeah.
out of sync in every aspect, like
But
offense,
honestly,
defense,
you could
special
tell.
teams.
You can kind of foreshadow a little bit how this season was going to go based on how last season
Yeah,
went. They barely snuck into the Super Bowl last season.
yeah.
I think
yeah.
was last season the season where Patrick Mahomes he hurt him. No, that was the season before where he had hurt his leg and he was like limping through just throwing passes. Man, I remember when that happened. I was like, all right, he's hurt, he's done. And I think they ended up winning the Super Bowl even with his injury. Or was that
But
last season? Which
one
season?
thing that I always learned from the Chiefs is never. assume what's going to happen with them going into the season. They
Yeah,
could look mediocre and then they're in the Super Bowl. They could be the greatest team and then they're in the Super Bowl, or you could just assume that they're going to, you want them to lose before they get to the Super Bowl and then they just make it in fantastic fashion.
that's
So,
for real. They get all the
you know what I
wishes.
mean? And you can never count out Patrick Mahomes. I mean, for a long time this guy was I I mean, I think we all agree the best football player out on the field.
Well, yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I
Like we
agree.
never seen a guy like that. So it was insane. How the run that they've been on, but I just think that it might be it for them. I mean, I if it happens, it wouldn't shock me if the opposite happens. If they come back and then they're just elite again, it wouldn't shock me.
Hmm.
But I personally
Well,
think it's over.
yeah, I agree. But speaking of elite, we'll move on a little bit here from football. Speaking of elite, one person right now that's elite in the game, that's the rapper of the game, who recently came out on the Club Shay Shay podcast and stated that he is actually the best West Coast rapper in the game. And I'm talking about better than all of the rappers. He's mentioned Snoop Dogg, Dr. Dre. I think he actually mentioned that Dr. Dre actually taught him some things and he ended up being better. But anyways, be that as it may, best rapper in the West Coast beating Kendrick. Like, what y'all think about that? Nipsey Hussle, like,
I'll let
really?
I'll
All
let the
those?
I'll let the youngster
Crazy.
go first on this.
Yeah,
So
what you think?
is he talking about all time, or is he saying
He
in today's game?
he said the best. His words were,
He
"I
said of
am
all
the
time.
best West Coast rapper of all time, better than everybody,
See,
everybody."
see.
That
I think we
nostalgia.
should always believe in ourselves, right? We should always think we the best. We should always believe in our abilities, right?
He on that DJ Khaled mindset for real,
But
because he
he
think he
is
the best.
bugging. What y'all be saying, Khalil New York? Y'all bugging. Like, bro, what's up with him, bro? Like, so you better than
Nah, I'm gonna
Dr.
have to give him
Dre.
a
You
fuck
better
out of
than
here with
Ice
that.
Cube. You better than Warren G. You better than. I mean, I don't know if y'all consider Tupac
He
West
said
Coast,
just to
but
clarify, I'm sorry to cut
mhm.
you off. I'm sorry to cut you off, but he said he is the best rapper from Compton, not the
Oh,
West Coast
Compton.
overall.
Compton.
Compton.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Compton.
Just so we're clear, just so
Alright.
So
we're clear, we don't want no trouble, game, D game, Mister
so
Good
who are
Game,
we clarifying is from Compton? Like so obviously NWA, those
Nipsey
guys are from
Hussle,
there.
yep,
Nipsey Hussle,
NWA, Kendrick,
okay.
yep.
Yo, in that short list, he's walling, bro. He's
I
not
mean,
better than any
it's
of them.
got Kendrick. We got the game, of course. DJ Quick, MC. We got Roddy Rich, YG.
Okay, he got Roddy
Man,
Rich. He
yeah,
got Roddy
we
Rich.
Yeah,
got.
I was
He
gonna be
got
ready
Roddy
to
Rich.
say that. I was like, yeah, he got my
I'm
already.
just going. I'm just going down the list. I'm just going Easy E, Ice Cube. Obviously, I already mentioned NWA. So I mean, there's a couple of big legends up there that he's stating that he's the best. I mean,
You know what's crazy? He's better than no
it,
one on that list but Roddy Rich. That's tough. That's tough.
yeah, I ain't gonna lie. To say that you better than Kendrick is a little rough. I mean,
Yeah.
that kind of goes into the whole. Actually, I'm curious. What did y'all think about the whole Drake and the Kendrick beef? I know it's old news, but out of those two, who did y'all say was better?
I mean, I think we all know who won that.
Who won is Kendrick for
Yeah,
Kendrick
I
for
sure.
mean,
sure.
who's the
Yeah.
better? I mean, it's all like opinion based, right? Like you can't really
Yeah.
say. I mean,
It's
if you're talking about
preference based.
accolades and shit, of course you're gonna always put Drake for sure. You know what I mean? Because he's won more awards and all that stuff, and
Yeah,
the
he's pop
songs.
music. It's just
Yeah,
easy when you cater to pop music to the kids, you automatically gonna break charts just because of the
yeah.
fact that there's a
Especially
lot of kids out there.
Kids is
especially
crazy.
when your music is more like women based as well too. Like Kendrick don't make love songs, right? Drake does, and those hit, right? They're radio
Yeah,
hits. So
yeah, because
Kendrick
he
is
got them radio
more,
songs.
he'll throw a commercial song here and there, but his worry is not to, you know, release
He's
songs
trying
for
to make
women.
art.
Yeah,
He's
he's
trying
trying
to
to
make
make art
art.
overall.
Drake is
Drake is
trying to
just,
make money.
yeah, make
That's the
money, and I
difference.
mean make party music, make shit that
Yeah.
you want to listen to instead of that. But
I
Yeah.
guess my
who won
question
the
is if
beef
he says
overall
that
was
he's
Kendrick. Like no, hands down.
I guess my question would be when it comes to the game is when he says he's the best Compton rapper, does he mean like lyricist or is he talking about like beats
No, he
or is he
says
just talking
overall,
about
I think.
overall? Oh wow,
Yeah.
that's a
Yeah. I don't agree
And
man,
with
don't
that
get me
at
wrong,
all.
Game is a legend. He
No,
is a
game
legend in
is,
the
yeah,
game.
yeah,
Don't
yeah,
get
for
me
sure.
wrong.
100%.
But
But
bro, that's crazy work. I'm sorry. That's no. No.
Bugging out
hey,
beat.
confidence, man. Gotta have confidence, man. Gotta have confidence.
My nigga,
That's
that's
all you can say
crazy.
on
That's
that.
not confidence. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Hey, we don't want to talk a little bit about too much craziness because there's a whole shit ton of craziness going on around the world. I know y'all heard about the shootings that's been going on. Brown University unfortunately had a crazy shooting. Australia, of all places, they're actually their whole country is outlaw guns, and somehow father and son was out there shooting it up like it was GTA. It's
Wait,
just
that was a
wild.
father and son?
Yes, man, that was a father and son.
Yo.
Like I don't know what they was doing. Father's Day already
Yeah.
passed.
The
I don't know what he was
video
thinking,
the
but
video
it's
was
wild.
insane.
Yeah,
Did you
dude.
guys
I
see the
mean,
video?
when I first saw it, I thought it was AI. I mean, obviously nowadays you can't trust shit you see when it comes to video because everything seems like it's either from Zora or some shit. And when I
Yeah.
watched it, I was like, there's no way in broad daylight this guy is out here with this rifle just catching bodies. Like, what the fuck?
Wow.
Yeah,
Somebody
dude,
should have
that
got
shit
a
was crazy.
vasectomy.
Yeah, that dude was next level. But they obviously the father was shot dead. Son, I believe he was put in custody. Crowd of people from Australia, the Aussies out there were basically tackling him down and get him down to the ground. Like it was crazy. It
Yeah,
was honestly crazy.
that video of the guy that took him down. That
Yeah.
was crazy.
Yeah, he probably was just like, no, I'm not doing it. I'm not gonna do it. And was like, no. And I don't know what he was thinking or what, but loaded gun, rifle that big, and he was like, fuck it, I'm gonna go over there and grab this shit from his hand. All right, you the real MVP, because it wouldn't be me.
Boy, I'm the first one out there, man. I ain't
Yeah,
gonna lie to y'all boys.
You
I ain't
crazy. The
I ain't
first
yeah,
nah.
I'm not risking
yeah.
that. Yo,
Nah, if I
I slip, and that motherfucker sees me like approaching him on wanting to like take that gun away from him. I'm shot right then and there, right
yeah,
on the ground.
yo, facts. The best bet I'm gonna have is hope that I got my piece with me and he hope that I do not see him. Because if anything, man, that's the only thing you could do. It was a crowd of people just broad daylight. Like imagine you
How
guys are out.
many how many people died? Did they confirm that?
Ah, that I did not. I didn't see that. I was too busy watching how crazy the video was. But I'm not sure how many people were injured or killed by that. But it was a crazy time, man. We talked about that word crazy, but yeah, it's a lot of crazy shit going on in this
Yeah.
world right now. So hey, yeah, all I
So
can say for the people that's listening, y'all be careful, man. Don't piss nobody off. If you got pet peeves, share it with us. We'll
yeah, facts.
we'll put, we'll put it on the pod.
DM us on the IG or something, and we'll talk about it for you. Don't be
Yeah,
out there doing that crazy shit.
yeah.
For
Don't
all
do it.
us
Don't do it.
non-crazy people, get a strap. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah,
Get a
just
Yo,
be on your
strap.
p's
facts.
and q's, p's and q's.
Yo, facts. And for the love of God, take your ass to the range. Don't just go shoot some shit.
Yeah, bro. Go to one of
Yo,
those like
why we
raid
can't
rooms.
crash out, bro, without knowing what we doing, bro?
Hey, what
We'll
you
just
mean?
go.
Why? It's because for the
If
younger
somebody
generation
starts
that don't.
shooting, I don't care if I've been to the range or not. I'm taking my chances. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Hey, in the great words of Will Smith, guns don't kill people. People kill people. All right, I Robot.
Oh,
Go
don't
ahead and
get me
watch it if you
started
ain't
on
seen
Will
it.
Smith. Don't get me started on him.
Maybe I'm an action star.
I like pretty girls.
That's why
Like,
I act
ugh.
bizarre. That shit was fucking. Yo, shout out Ari Spears.
Yo,
Have you guys seen that video when he's reacting to it and on the
Yeah.
DJ
yes,
Vlad shit? He's like, that shit
yeah,
is garbage, bro.
straight
It's
garbage.
so fucking terrible though. Jeez,
We
man.
seeing
Hey
that man
man,
have a midlife crisis
Yeah,
in
his
real
shit
time.
be
That's
so
crazy.
cringe, dude. I'm like, man, bless you.
hey, he ain't the
You
only.
have balls.
Hey, a lot of people out there having a decline. Will Smith having a decline. LeBron James having a decline.
I
I
knew he
think
was gonna
yesterday he
break up
had like
LeBron. I knew it.
Putting Will
six,
Smith and
six.
LeBron in the same
Yeah.
category.
Hey! I had to figure out a way to transition to basketball, man. Let me rock. Let me rock.
Go ahead, man. Do
Damn.
your
Let
thing. Do
my
your
boy
You
cook,
thing.
know,
man.
you know what I'm saying? But yeah, bro, LeBron James, 6 turnovers the other night, not looking too good for the Lakers. It's safe to say that the great King James is probably handing keys over. Looking like it's gonna be King Luca.
I mean, I think that
Yo,
was
he's
like,
41.
yeah, I think that was
He's
the whole point of the Luca
41.
trade.
I don't care if he's 41. He knew that coming into the season that he was going to fucking be 41. If you know coming into the season you're going to be a certain age, you don't get no excuses. You in the NBA. Play the damn game. I don't want to hear, oh, I'm 41. I'm getting old. We all knew that. The fucking world knew that shit. That's my problem. You
If we compare
41, we get
LeBron
that.
to like all-time 41-year-olds, it's not even close. It's not even a
Ah,
competition.
we not doing that comparison. We know it.
Yeah,
He's
I
in
mean,
a
no,
rare part
yeah, I
right
mean,
now.
100%. But I mean, I think like his thing is like he could still play right? He's still better than the majority, more than half of the
Hey,
NBA.
Tom
He's still
Brady brought
better
brought
than
a
these
Super Bowl
guys.
at the age of 40, what, 3? And that's a
Comparing the
more contact
quarterback
Yeah.
sport.
to nah,
That's a
that's
contact
different,
sport. You know what I'm
bro.
Yeah,
He's
but
saying?
I mean, I think I like it. It's just the I think the Luca being there and being the more ball dominant guy, and not only that, but also not him not at least being the second option. It's normally
Yeah,
supposed to be Austin Reeves, but he's out right now at the moment. But I think that
sadly.
yeah, I think that they're just struggling to like connect when it comes to that. I think like he if the reports came out that maybe the possibility of him wanting out or whatever, I think that that is the case. You could just see it out on the court. So I think if you take him to a different team, what team I don't know because we'll be here all day assuming or thinking where he could fit better or not. He just needs a change of scenery. I think that team is Luca's now. Luca and Austin Reeves. That's their team
hmm
now.
I agree.
So
I
yeah,
agree. I agree. No, I mean, he's definitely gonna be looking for something. But another player that is looking for something is Giannis. Big trade right
woo,
now, still up and talking. Obviously, he said he came out. He wanted to be a Knick. We're not too sure on that. There's reports that
relax.
Miami, Lakers.
he
People,
wanted
some
to say
people
that
talk
so
about.
bad.
Some people have talked about. Hey, I'm spitting facts. All right, the facts say that he said he wanted to be a Knick. I'm
He's
He
just saying
bought a
slowly
facts.
house
getting
Don't.
in
Don't
Brooklyn.
yo
yo,
yo Lou
yo,
Khalil slowly
the,
getting erect
yo,
as he said that.
the,
He
the,
wants to be a
whoa.
Nick.
Whoa, yo, Brooklyn. First of all, the Brooklyn house. He purchased the Brooklyn house well before he made this news. This is what the thing about media, and I know we media,
Maybe he
but
wants to be
this
in
is the
Brooklyn.
thing. This is the thing about stop it. This is the thing about media, dude. They always push narratives that could be from years ago. I'm telling you, this was something that he mentioned well before this whole trade destination talk came about. He been bought this house. So no, I'm not saying that because he bought this house in Brooklyn that might give him the chance to go to New York. Because I'm a realist. I'm gonna be honest with you. If Giannis goes to New York, yeah, the city, I'm sure they would love it. But if Giannis goes to New York, how does the chemistry play? Is it now Jalen Brunson's team or is it Giannis's team? You know, you got an MVP, Defensive Player of the Year. Is that guy going to be willing to be the second option on that team? Because we both all know, as much as I hate to say it, we know Giannis is a better player over Jalen Brunson.
Yeah,
So is
yeah,
Jalen Brunson the captain? Is he going to be willing to be the second option at that point?
yeah,
So
yeah.
that's the thing we got to think about.
That motherfucker
Yeah,
got no
he's
choice if Giannis come. If you
yeah.
ask
I
me,
Exactly.
think I think he's Jalen Brunson stays the captain, right? It's beyond who the better player is at that point. Um, I I think Giannis going to New York. If he goes to the Knicks, it's just gonna be a different dynamic. He's never played with a point guard like that, so I think that they will. You know, the chemistry will be good. I think they'll play well off of each other, and it's just gonna help with that run and gun type of offense that they got. I think
A lot of
that
ifs.
thing is just gonna that offense is gonna be so fast, bro.
Honestly, any team that Giannis goes to, you got to be thinking that. I mean, if people talk about, put him on San Antonio so they can take out OKC, well, we saw that the OKC was able to do that with Wemby coming back. So now, if you put Giannis on a team with Wemby, I mean, how would that work? We know Wemby is going to be the number one guy. That's the franchise player. So Giannis isn't going to come in thinking to be the number one option. But then you got to figure out how that chemistry is going to go. If he goes to Miami, how that chemistry would go. Any team Giannis goes to, you have to figure that you're going to implement him into the offense. But is he going to be okay being the number two option? If he's not okay with that, then that's gonna. We already see the drama that it builds when a player goes into a team expecting to do certain things and it doesn't pan out. Not saying that would happen, but you never know. This is a fragile
uh,
situation.
you think
You never know.
If
you
he
think
goes to
Giannis is
Miami,
a two if he
he is
goes
the
to the
number one
Spurs?
option.
Oh, 100%. Bam's not going to be there. They're probably going to have to trade for Bam.
I doubt
Ooh,
he's gonna go to Miami, but
I
like
was
the
about to say we got
Spurs,
crickets on that one.
like y'all think he's a two? I don't think he's the second option, honestly. I think it's more like a Warriors with Steph and KD dynamic where it's like you got two ones.
Yeah, I agree with you, but at the end of the day, that was still Steph Curry's team. I don't care what you say. You can say Kevin Durant had the best scoring of all season of all time that year. That's fine, but that was still Steph Curry's team. The
Oh
point is
yeah,
the
but that's
dynamic.
different
Oh yeah,
than if he's a first or second option. Yeah, like it's still Wimby's team, and yeah, you're right. That's still Steph's team, but in terms of him being a second option, I don't think Giannis is a
I
second
agree.
option no matter where he goes.
I agree, but we don't know what that man thinks, man. The Greek freak, he got all kinds of things going on in his mind. He might just decide to just give up on the NBA and go to the NBL, or he might decide to just say I'm gonna
NBL is
retire and go to or
crazy.
Absolutely
go to
not.
Greece.
Absolutely not.
But these are
Yeah.
the unknown factors that we don't know. We really don't know what Giannis could be doing. I mean, he came into the year with the expecting to be playing for the Bucks, and now lo and behold, he's not happy. He's injured for a month now. There's trade talks again. There's just so much going on. We really don't know what to expect. And I hate to bring it up, but we didn't expect Luca to get traded to the Lakers. And yes, I get it. Nico fucked that up. We get it. But we really don't know what to expect when it comes to the NBA. A lot of shit keeps shaking up.
Giannis is gonna get traded eventually, and wherever he goes, he's gonna make that team better. No matter what team he goes to, he's gonna make that team better.
A
And I
lot of
think the
teams need to make
Bucks,
some
I think
trades.
I think the Knicks, or I think the Bucks will send him to a place where he's okay with. It may not be the
Yeah.
one he wants, but he's okay with. So
Fuck
you,
around. He
no
might
matter
go to Brooklyn.
another any team that gets him, that at least has him for at least I think another 2 years. I could be wrong.
Yeah,
So
too.
at least you have that. Once you get a Giannis, you have that amount of time to at least show him that you're heading towards the direction. That's the problem with Milwaukee, is that they're not showing him the direction of where they're going, nor with a plan. Right, so they did the whole thing with Dame, which was dumb, and then now you have all that money that you're paying him while he's not even on your team. Then you sign
Picked
Miles
up Miles
Turner,
Turner.
and then you
Hmm.
got Kyle Kuzma as another option there. So that team has no sense of direction. They have no money to go out and get anybody. So I
They
I
have
think
no
he'll.
picks or
They have no
money.
picks. They have no
Yeah,
picks.
that
They're
franchise
done.
is
They
dead in
really
the
have
water
no.
right
They
now.
really have no future when it comes to young talent or
They're the
anything
And
either.
Clippers.
and here's the icing on the cake. Just like the Clippers, guess who their head coach is?
Good old
Fucking
Doc.
Doc Rivers.
Good
Good
old
old
Doc.
So you
Dockety
already
Doc.
know there's no direction with the talent currently. I mean, there's talent there, but they obviously gonna need a veteran like Giannis to be there. You already know that they have a losing season, and then no picks, no money, and then I have a head coach that we all know too well just cannot win it since the Celtics. So it's safe to say, yeah, the Bucks is dead in the water. I don't really see them progressing. They might even end up being the worst team if with this whole Giannis thing going on.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think they'll be the worst team, depending
Depending on what
on.
they could get back.
Yeah, depending. I truthfully, overall, based off the mock trade, I saw a mock trade recently, like with the Heat involved, and I didn't think that they would have included um Jaime Jaquez on that trade. So it was,
Triple
of
J.
course, yeah, it was Tyler Hero, Khalil Ware, and Triple J, and of course some picks. I think you could build off of that, and of course Tyler Hero would be apparent, assuming, right, he'd be your guy going forward. I don't think that he's a number one option for any team, but at least you got the picks to build off of. You could eventually part ways with guys like Bobby Portis, Miles Turner, and then you create cap to eventually start bringing in guys that want to, play for that team. If they do it the right way, that rebuild won't be too long. Is basically what I'm trying to get at.
Yeah, Giannis needs to be around a team that has good shooters and a good point guard.
Yeah,
Someone that can facilitate the ball very well to him. So yeah, I think that's probably something he's gonna be looking into. And when it's thinking about any team is like who's gonna give me the ball, who's gonna make sure that I'm open, who can I rely on if I'm getting triple teamed and I can just dish it out to and get a quick three or maybe even a mid range shot. So there's a lot of things I'm sure he's thinking about. What team would best fit that? There are a few, but we obviously don't know.
Yeah, bro. Giannis, I ain't gonna lie. I think he made the biggest mistake by not demanding the trade during the offseason. Because now, honestly, I think he has less options than he did before. Like the Spurs, they're playing well. They're probably
Mm-hmm.
second guessing if they even want to make that deal. The Knicks,
Yep.
same thing. They're playing well. They're probably second guessing if they should even make that deal. So honestly, the more time that Giannis allows to pass by, the less options that he'll have. So if I'm
I
him,
agree.
I'm demanding that trade and I'm trying to get out as soon as possible before these
figuring
teams
it
are
out.
saying,
Yeah.
I'll pass.
Yeah, because they are getting kind of into that part of the season where certain teams are starting to realize like what they have and what they can probably use
Exactly.
to bring to the playoffs. So yeah, I agree with you. The Knicks, as a great of an option, he did mention it, but the Knicks, who knows, they may not even be willing to make that trade anymore because they got things moving right now with Mike Brown. Early in the season, they weren't sure how it was going to work with Cat because he didn't know his role. He seems to be finding it. He's getting his points up. So I don't know. Do you blow that up and pick up a Giannis, a future Hall of Famer, or do you just keep the ship where it's at and just keep riding it? So we don't know. We'll see. Definitely
We'll
gonna be
see.
some interesting.
We'll see what happens with Giannis. That
Yeah,
is the
man, it's gonna be.
most. That is the most intriguing. That is the most intriguing trade, and I think that once that trade happens, I think that's a domino effect, where you
Oh
will start
yeah,
seeing the
100%.
AD trade. You'll start seeing a
Yep.
Kaminga trade, a Lamelo Ball pass. Out of the three, one of the
Will
three,
AD come back to the East? He hasn't been to the East
Lamelo,
in ever.
Lamelo, Ja, and Trey Young. But I think all that domino effect will happen once Giannis gets traded. And when it
That's
comes to
always been interesting
AD,
too.
I mean, his trade value is just it's gone so down. Like,
If I'm gonna be honest with you, when it comes to these trades, if you're an older player or probably an all-star, it's always been an all-star, but maybe now you're not the first option, second option, the AD type of players. I'm thinking that you probably want to take your talents to probably a conference that may not be as heavy packed. The Eastern Conference is it's a little weird right now. We got a lot of injuries, Tyrese, Jason Tatum, and everything. But realistically, if you put like an AD or let's say for example like a LeBron or any other older player I can think of right now. Those are the first two that come to mind. But you put them over into an Eastern Conference, that definitely shakes some things up. You know, LeBron hasn't been to the East in a hot minute. AD's never played on the Eastern Conference. So what that would look like, you know, for example, what if they tossed in AD to, I don't know, Memphis Grizzlies, or maybe if they toss him into
well, that'd be the
Chicago, for
West.
example. Or sorry, yeah, for Chicago, my apologies. Or even like a team like, dare I say, the Hornets. Like those are some things that could potentially happen to really
Ugh.
shake some shit up. It's ugly as fuck.
Yeah,
I
no,
agree with you.
I'm just thinking Anthony Davis with the Charlotte Hornets jersey on. Like, ugh.
Yeah.
Hey, we know one thing's for sure is his jersey number will be available. That's for damn sure. Because all them
Yo,
damn jerseys available.
I just thought about something, y'all.
What's
Giannis
that?
to the Pistons?
I would hate the shit
Mm,
out of that.
I mean,
But it's the
could
same
it
thing though.
happen? Do they have
It,
the
it's
pieces?
the
Yes.
it's the same thing though. Do they blow up what they have to? You know what? Honestly, yeah, I
Nah,
probably
yeah.
would. Yeah,
If you have the
if I could
ammo,
have, yeah,
if you have the
Say
yeah.
it
If I
ammo
with
and
got the
Milwaukee's
Giannis?
potential,
willing to bite, absolutely.
yeah, that might be the
Him
dark
and
horse, the
Cade,
sleeper.
him and
That
Cade
could
and
be the
Duran.
sleeper. Oh,
Yeah,
what?
and
But would Duran stay though? Is Duran not? Would don't
I
you
mean,
think
that is
Duran
a
would be
good
a part
point.
of?
That is
I
a good
think
point.
Yeah,
Asar will probably be in the deal. I ain't gonna
Yeah,
lie.
it'll be Asar and Jaden
yeah.
Ivey. I
Asar
think
for
they
sure.
could do it like that. And
Oh,
a
Jaden
Tobias Harris
Ivy would be a good pickup because you
and a
know right
Tobias
now they don't
Harris.
really have a
They,
starting guard,
yeah,
so
they
that'd be
got the
interesting.
pieces to do it, bro. That's
They
all
have
I'm
Tobias
saying.
Harris they could throw into the deal for Lonnie
God, I would
Yup.
be,
purposes.
dude. If Giannis became a Detroit Piston, I would be so pissed
Oh yeah.
because we just got done having to deal with the Celtics and how great they've been, and the Bucks obviously having Giannis, and then you had the Cavs. They picked up Donovan Mitchell, like all these teams
Miami?
around the Knicks. Miami, even shit. Miami had the whole Jimmy Butler era that was going on and about. So it's like, fuck, man. Like New York, like don't let this shit happen.
New
Like
York.
New York, like don't stand up, New York. It's embarrassing, but nah, that'd be a sleeper trade right there. If he were to go to the Pistons,
That's my
I
dark
just mentioned
horse.
it. Elite guard in Cade Cunningham can pass the ball, can shoot the ball very well, and right now he's actually doing very well when it comes to close games. I
Mm.
think he's gonna be probably gonna be the clutch player of the year this year. So yeah, that could be the one right there, dog. I ain't gonna lie to you. I would hate the shit out of that, but it would make somewhat sense. You kind of would be primed to be in a championship run. They are 19-5 right now in the season, which is
Whew.
pretty epic, honestly. I can't believe we're saying the Detroit Pistons, a team that lost 20, what was it, 22, 23 games in a row
Bro,
that one
yes,
season.
bro. That was crazy.
Yeah.
Man, I
That
can't believe
bounce
we're
back
saying they're first in the East.
that
The
rebuild
Pistons,
that rebuild was one to be talked about. Like they brought
bro.
the right
100%.
pieces. They brought the right. I
100%.
mean, but my thing is, and I thought about this when JB Bickerstaff got the head coaching job with them. Is can he do it in the playoffs? Because he's always been a regular season. He's always
Yeah.
been a good regular season coach. But the playoffs, it doesn't matter. He's had superstars on his team that he's coached. He's had like
Cavaliers.
good rosters, and then he just never could get past the hump to go to the finals. So
That's
can he
crazy.
do it
Whatever
with this
happened to the
team?
old coach that they had there? The one ball, the
Monty
ball dude with,
Williams, they got
yeah,
that
whatever
man
happened to
fired,
Monty?
man. They
Yeah,
single handedly ruined
he's
his
doing it.
Hey, he may
his
be fired, but
reputation.
he is cashing checks from both the Suns organization and the Pistons, if I'm not mistaken. Am I wrong on
Still.
that?
Yeah,
I believe
he
so.
is.
That's
Yeah,
crazy. You imagine? He just take. I thought Kawhi was out there really doing them well, but man, I gotta talk to that boy Money. That is
yeah.
crazy.
That boy out here collecting a check, and he's not even coaching. It's crazy.
He's not even coaching, and he's probably not even being considered to be a coach. To be honest with you,
Probably not. The
If
NBA, the
I'm him,
NBA
I'm
does.
retiring. I'm done.
yeah,
I
there's
don't
no
gotta
point.
come back and
Retire,
coach
dude.
for and go through all that stress, media talking shit
Facts,
about me.
yo,
Yeah,
facts.
I'm
That
done. I'm
if
good.
you really want to be in the coaching atmosphere, take your ass to be a shooting coach or some shit.
I
At
mean, he
that
could be
point,
in
being a
a, he could be in like an assistant coach somewhere. Who knows?
there you go. Or if he's smart enough, maybe he can become a GM. I'm sure he's better than Nico.
Nah, I'm pulling
Nah.
the Jerry West. I'm gonna be a consultant. I'm not
Yeah,
doing
nah.
nothing else.
He not no GM, no GM role for him. No GM for Monty.
Oh
Yeah, he
man,
going
oh
up like
no
Lawrence
GM.
Frank.
No Monty for GM, boys. All
No,
right,
I'm
that's
not
Uh-uh.
voting
fair.
for that.
That's fair. But in other news, though, quick takes here. I got to shout out to the boy, the Magic. Unfortunately, lost another Magic. Jalen Suggs out again, left hip and contusion. I'm
Yeah,
sorry, man. Got to
another
bring it
one.
up, but we gonna move on because y'all just taking hits left and right. Derek Queen, is he the future star for the Pelicans? What y'all thinking? Zion is he's hit or miss, but Derek Queen look like he's showing that he's gonna be a young talent up and coming.
I mean,
How y'all like that boy?
he's been playing well.
I like him, bro. He gives me Jokic and Sengun vibes. Like he's such a skilled, high IQ big with obviously his defense needs work. But I ain't gonna lie, if he builds off of what he's doing this year, I could see him being their franchise guy for sure.
Too bad that franchise ain't gonna be a franchise, cause man,
Yeah, I mean,
he
depending
gonna
on
be
what
he gonna be a
the
franchise guy, but just not of the Hornets. They
my
might or
my
the
my thing
Pelicans.
my thing is just seeing the way how he plays, and seeing how the way Zion plays, even those rare times that Zion is available and is able to play a little bit, I don't think that would work. So I'm assuming they made that trade. That in I mean, some people could still argue that it was probably a ridiculous trade with the Hawks, where now the Hawks
Mm-hmm.
own their pick next year.
Mm-hmm.
So was he worth it? Was he still worth that? That's still left to be determined. But I think ideally you make a trade like that. That is your direction. That is who you now want to
Exactly.
build around him and Jeremiah Fears, because I think Jeremiah Fears has also shown, you know, some moments where he could be that point guard for that team.
About Trey Murphy.
Uh, well, I mean that's the thing. It's
He'll be out.
he's yeah. I think they
I,
have to
s-
blow it up and then they have to restart again
I
because
Mm-hmm.
seen
it
I
just
seen
doesn't work.
something crazy. I seen Trey Murphy to the Warriors and Kaminga to the Pelicans. I saw it not too long ago. How y'all like that? That sound good or sound like
If
ass?
I'm the Pelicans, I'm saying no. I need more than that.
I mean,
Yeah.
more than that. I mean, you gotta be honest. So it's the Pelicans. They need everything to be real with you. I mean, they
Yeah,
No,
need a
but
but I'm
lot. They need a
saying
shit
you
ton.
hold the card. I mean, Trey Murphy
Like
going to Golden State. That'll help him out so much with the 3-and-D issue. So
exactly.
I think that he would be like
Kaminga,
a
you
a watered
just
down Clay.
the Pelicans, to me, in my personal opinion, the Pelicans have now become that organization. I hate to say this, but it's kind of like the Magic at one point. Honestly, just like the Knicks, they're that
Oh yeah,
team
I
that
mean you're right.
you always get those pieces, but then those pieces end up getting traded to another team, and they end up being better on that other team. Y'all feel the same way about the Pelicans? They get great players, but they have their little stint, and then they go off to another team, and they end up being better on another team.
oh
Well, I
It
yeah,
think
they're
almost
an
that
always
inept
happens.
franchise. So
Yeah,
of
yeah.
course
like
that's gonna happen.
that just seems to be like, all right, you're gonna be in the NBA, cool. We're gonna start you off with the Pelicans. That's gonna be your entry level membership. Like that ass.
Yeah,
That's what it
but I
is.
think that those guys that they have now are already playing well, and I think anywhere they go, they're just gonna help that team. Like, for example, for your Knicks, you have, there's word going around about Jose Alvarado getting traded over there. If
I
he
did
goes
hear
over there,
that.
he's gonna help them out on the backup point guard position, and he's just gonna help out with as being the spark plug. He's a hometown kid. He's just gonna bring that
Yep.
energy, and he gets hyped. You know what I'm saying? And that's
I
what
even
the
heard
garden
Dante
loves.
DiVincenzo potentially coming back too, but that
That
could have
would
just
be
been,
insane.
some
That would
talk.
be wild. But you got Herb Jones, that to me is a great defensive player. I think a lot of teams could use a guy like that, and if
Mhm.
he's playing bad now, and he's been back in and out of the lineup
Yeah, that's what I was
because
just
of
gonna
injuries.
say.
So you put him in another team where he doesn't have to do so much. He could just focus on guarding and that's it. And then find him when he's open. That's to me, he's gonna thrive. You put Trey Murphy. Trey Murphy to me is one of the he's not as appreciated as he should be in consideration to these young guys now. He's good, bro. Trey Murphy, he has it. I think
Oh
he
Yeah,
has
yeah,
it.
I agree. He has it.
So
It's just again
the
that
the
team. That's what it
Zion the
is.
Zion thing is the only one that I'm like, oh, whatever.
Freaky Z,
I really don't care
Freaky
for it.
Z. Honestly,
Freaky
I don't even
Z.
know what to. Yo, Zion. Honestly, to me, I like. Is he playing? Has he been playing games, or is he hurt again?
Nah,
He
He's
he's
hurt,
hurt.
he
isn't he?
was
He's
he's
hurt.
out
Yeah.
again.
So it's just like Zion
It's the
Williamson
same
to
old
me
shit.
is turning into a Ben Simmons in my personal
Honestly,
opinion.
if I'm the Pelicans, I'm cutting him, bro. I'm washing my
Yeah.
hands. I'm moving forward. His
Like
contract
They
isn't
should
dude,
have traded him when he
guaranteed,
had
so
value.
in my opinion, at this point, you're now a bad product. At this point,
Yeah,
I
I agree.
brought you into the league to do
damaged goods.
something to be
Yep.
exactly. I brought you here to put on a show, entertain, bring in tickets, box tickets. You're at a place where now the tickets are at an all time low. You can't fill the stands. You can't stay healthy. You have a contract that states that your weight has to meet a specific guideline, and you can't do
I
that.
mean,
You're
he
a
did
bad
meet
product,
that.
dude.
He did meet that because if not, he wouldn't have been able to play. So he did meet it.
Man,
It's just the
that's
the
like these
injury
that's
His
like
again.
these
body.
fighters. That's like fighters going in for a weigh-in the day before they make sure they hit weight, and then right after that they put all that weight back on. That's what the fuck Zion just did. He put on a little show. Hey, look, I
Nah,
made
bro. I
weight.
think I think he lost.
And
I think he lost. He lost that weight and he kept
I'm
it up.
sure he did. Ozempic worked wonders. I know, but dude, come
Hey
on,
yo,
come on,
Ozempic Z.
come on, man. We could come on. This is bad product. This is bad product taking Ozempic. It's not working. We got to get rid of it. It's
He
time to
just
move on.
his thing is yeah. He no matter what they gotta let him go. I think it's time. It's
Yeah,
time
he's
now.
got to
It's
go.
been they should have taken
Too
advantage when he
long.
had value, and they
But who
didn't.
It's
do
been
you
too
what
long.
do you get for him though is the
Now
thing.
hardly
Like
nothing.
Nothing. You just suffer. You don't do anything. You just suffer. You suffer. You would you rather suffer with Zion or would you rather suffer without him?
Yeah, you're gonna have to take what you
That's
could get at this point.
yeah.
That's the only way.
You
That's the only way
is all you can
you
do.
could get anything. Like
Because
or
the
you
way this is moving, they're
yeah.
gonna have to remove. They're gonna have to move that franchise. They're gonna become the Vancouver Pelicans for all I know.
I'm
ew,
sure.
that's
I'm sure. I'm sure they could. I'm sure they could. No, I'm pretty sure they'll move that team to Seattle before they go to
Yeah,
Vancouver.
I know, I know, I know. I just said Vancouver because once upon a time, the Memphis Grizzlies were the Vancouver Grizzlies.
Yep.
So, hey, little
Tough
fun
times.
fact for the boys and girls that didn't know that. Tough times for
Vancouver
sure.
Pelicans. Ugh. Ugh.
Sounds they probably call them like the Vancouver Ravens or some shit. They'll make some shit up, but be that as it may, I don't know. That franchise need help. Like if there was a sign that said SOS, it's Pelicans is right next to it.
Damn. That's kind of harsh, Khalil. God damn,
That
SOS.
ain't hard. Hey, it's the harsh reality, dude. We're
The
we're
harsh
in an
truth.
NBA right now where I left this part out, but we're in an NBA right now where we're there. I think I read $565 million are lost in missed games with these NBA players. You got to figure a lot of those players are big people that are in there. Kawhi Leonard's, the Zion Williamsons, like those are players that are hindering the league that we watch. The league that pays for these bullshit All-Star games. Like honestly, if you're gonna have talent that comes in that can't perform, then get out of here. You know what I'm saying? Like there's no point.
The thing
Getting
is,
to get out of
injuries
here.
across the league are getting worse. So honestly, I think it is more than the players not wanting to play. Like I think there's something else to it, but hey, I guess that's to be seen.
Hey,
But
I'm not in the
we'll save that
office.
for another. We'll save that for another episode.
Save that for another one. But that's about all I had here on the list of things to hash out, you
Yeah, we
boys.
we pretty much covered
Yes,
everything that we
sir.
wanted to discuss and touch points on. So it was an eventful week. We caught up with a lot of stuff, so I'm sure it's going to
Facts.
continue to be like that, especially now that the NBA is on in full swing. The NFL is getting towards that playoff rush.
Mm-hmm.
That I
Go
don't
Bills Mafia.
we don't have no UFC until next year, I don't believe. So when they begin their new deal with Paramount, so we should that's left to be seen on how that's going to be.
That's gonna be
What else?
interesting.
Yeah, I mean
Paramount.
I'm low key excited for it because no more pay per
What?
views.
Who you telling?
Yeah,
Don't gotta use I don't gotta illegally. I'm just kidding.
not incriminating myself.
I don't
Oh,
know what
I
you're
know.
talking
I
about.
can't wait to watch my
I can
favorite
neither
fighter.
confirm nor deny that statement.
I can't wait to watch my favorite fighter, Da Silva, man.
The Silva.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're a couple years late, pal. I think he missed the time
No,
when he
not
retired.
he. Not he. Not he. The other one.
Not he. The she.
Yeah.
There is a she that's the Silva, but which one? There's a few.
Oh, word? I
Yeah.
forgot. Kalu, what's
This.
the one I watch? I'm not a UFC guy. What's the one I
Ooh,
watch?
you asked. Can I phone a friend? Hey,
Yeah,
or
I don't
Lou,
know who you're talking about, so
Oh,
I'm.
I forgot. My bad. I forgot you over 30. My bad, bro. You
this
forgot.
nigga
Fuck.
here. Oh my gosh.
What
Alrighty.
the
Well,
fuck? That being
we gotta
said,
gotta wrap this up. It's Armani's bedtime here. We gotta make sure
that
we get him tucked in.
was
Um,
good. That
he
was
has to
good.
drink. He has to drink his warm milk before bed.
I'm
You
getting a
know.
little
don't worry.
cranky.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And a nice
Oh
warm blankie
man,
before bed. That being
don't
said,
worry.
guys, another episode, another week, episode 2. We will see you guys next week. Episode 3 next Tuesday. We're out. Peace.
Yes,
Peace.
sir.